Have you ever felt trapped by the labels society places on you? Do you find yourself introducing yourself by your job title as if that's all you are? In a world obsessed with what we do, it's easy to lose sight of who we are, who we truly are. But what if I told you that your identity goes far beyond any label or role that you play? That you are a complex tapestry of experiences, relationships, passions, and dreams that can't be captured by a simple title. I'm Roach, Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my YouTube channel about a perspective formed from a journey around the world through life, crossing a wide spectrum of human experience from high to low, as most people in American society define them. This channel is all about inspiring common people to find their power. Today, we're diving deep into the concept of identity and how embracing our true selves can lead to a more fulfilling life. We live in a society that often defines us by our professions, our titles, our achievements, who you know. But these labels are just the surface of who we are. They don't capture the richness of our experiences and the depth of our relationships or the fire of our passions. Think about it. When you meet someone new, what's the first question you usually ask? What do you do? As if our jobs are the sum total of our existence. But you are so much more than your job title. You're a friend, a sibling, a dreamer, an artist, a thinker. You're the sum of every experience you've had, every relationship you've formed, every challenge that you've overcome. By identifying ourselves solely through our professions, we risk creating a narrow perception of who we really are. We limit ourselves and others to a single dimension, missing out on the beautiful complexity that makes us unique. This narrow focus can lead to superficial connections where we judge others based on their job title rather than on their character or on their passions or their dreams. But what if we shifted our focus? What if, instead of asking, what do you do, we asked, what lights you up? Or what's your passion? What's your story? These questions open up a world of possibilities for deeper, more meaningful connections. They invite us to share our true selves, explore the depths of our identities beyond the labels of society has been given us. Embracing our multifaceted identity allows for personal growth and deeper relationships. When we recognize that we are more than our jobs, we give ourselves permission to explore different aspects of our personalities. We allow ourselves to grow, to change, to evolve. We create space for new passions, new experiences, new ways of being. This understanding extends to our interactions with others as well. When we meet someone new, instead of falling into the trap of label-based conversations robotically, we can explore personal stories, interests, and experiences. We can create opportunities for genuine connections rooted in shared experiences rather than superficial labels. But embracing true identity isn't always easy. It requires courage to step outside the boxes society has placed us in. It demands vulnerability to share our authentic selves with others, and it calls for self-reflection to understand who we truly are beneath the labels. One way to cultivate this deeper understanding of ourselves is through the art of mystery. In a world of constant oversharing, there's power in holding back and maintaining an element of intrigue. This doesn't mean being secretive or dishonest or manipulative. Rather, it's about recognizing that we don't need to share every aspect of ourselves with everyone that we meet. By maintaining a bit of mystery, we create a space for curiosity, healthy boundaries. We invite others to ask questions, to dig deeper, to get to truly know us. This approach can lead to more meaningful conversations and connections. It allows us to reveal ourselves gradually, building trust and intimacy over time. Mystery allows us to protect our emotional well-being. In a culture that often overvalues or undervalues vulnerability, or may even throw it out there above all else, let you see my suffering, fake or sincere suffering. But it's important to understand and remember that we have the right to keep certain aspects of ourselves private. By selectively sharing, we create boundaries that preserve our sense of self and allow us to navigate relationships on our own terms. But embracing our true identity isn't just about how we present ourselves to others, it's also about how we see ourselves. This brings us to the importance of reducing expectations. We often carry the weight of expectations our own, and those expectations that were imposed on us. These expectations can stem from cultural norms, family pressures, personal aspirations, and societal standards. While having goals and aspirations can be motivating, an excessive focus on expectations can lead to stress, disappointment, and a feeling of perpetual inadequacy. By reducing these expectations, we can create a more fulfilling and peaceful existence. This doesn't mean abandoning our ambitions or settling for less. It's about recalibrating our relationship with our goals. It's about recognizing that our worth isn't contingent upon our achievements or the approval of others. When we let go of rigid expectations, we open ourselves up to unexpected joys and successes that may not align with our initial plans. Reducing expectations also allows us to cultivate a greater sense of presence. When we're fixated on the future, on what we hope to achieve, or how we want others to behave, we risk missing out on the richness of the present moment. By letting go of these anticipations, we can immerse ourselves fully in our current experiences. This mindfulness encourages us to savor these simple joys of life, a shared laugh, a moment of quiet reflection, the beauty of nature. Being present enriches our lives and fosters deeper connections with those around us. It allows us to appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. Another crucial aspect of embracing our true identity is shifting our focus from doing to being. In our productivity-obsessed culture, we often define our worth through our achievements and actions. We're constantly asking ourselves and others, what do you do? If your value isn't intrinsically tied to your job title or your accomplishments. But what if we shifted that question to, who are you? What if we recognize that our existence is not solely defined by our actions, but by the essence of who we are at our core? This shift from doing to being allows us to appreciate the present moment and connect with ourselves and others on a deeper level. When we focus on being rather than on doing, we create space for self-awareness, mindfulness, and personal growth. We allow ourselves to explore our thoughts, feelings, and experiences without the pressure or external expectations or the need for validation. We recognize that our value isn't measured by our productivity, but by our capacity to experience life deeply and authentically. This focus on being also enhances our creativity and intuition. When we're constantly striving to do more, we often limit our ability to think outside the box and explore new possibilities. By allowing ourselves the space to simply be, we create an environment conducive to creativity. In these moments of stillness, our minds can wander, ideas can emerge, and inspiration can take root. Embracing true identity also involves avoiding judgment, both of ourselves and of others. In a world where opinions are shared freely and often without hesitation, the tendency to judge can become automatic. It can be a reflex. We might find ourselves forming opinions based on appearances. Imagine that. Behaviors or choices frequently projecting our values and experiences onto those around us. However, the habit of judgment can create barriers to understanding, compassion, and genuine connection. Learning to avoid judgment requires a conscious effort to foster a more accepting mindset, one that embraces the complexity of human experiences and recognizes the inherent worth of every individual. One powerful way to cultivate an attitude of non-judgmentalism is through active listening. When we truly take the time to listen to someone's story and feel with them, to connect with them, then we create an opportunity for deeper understanding, to transcend the robotics of our lives. Instead of formulating our responses while the other person speaks, then we can focus entirely on their words and their emotions and their experiences. This practice encourages us to engage with their perspective rather than just filtering it through our judgment. Embracing curiosity is another essential element in avoiding judgment. Rather than viewing differences as threats or shortcomings, we can approach them with a sense of wonder and interest, genuine interest. Curiosity invites us with wonder to ask questions and to seek understanding and motivations behind other people's actions. This shift in mindset can transform our interactions, turning potential judgment into opportunities for connection. As we navigate this journey of embracing our true identity, it's crucial to recognize the importance of privacy. In an age of constant connectivity and information sharing, the concept of privacy has taken on new dimensions and challenges. Respect it. Respect your privacy. Respect the privacy of others. Don't repeat. Pause. Reflect. Have some respect and honor of their dignity. What they may share with you may be intimate, and it may be best kept to yourself until the right time. Yet privacy remains fundamental to our ability to explore our thoughts, our feelings, and identity without the pressure of judgment or external influence. Privacy serves as a protective barrier against the intrusion of outside forces and judgment. It allows us to engage the process of self-discovery and growth without fear of being watched or of surveillance or of some kind of scrutiny that might hold us back from really exploring and understanding ourselves or each other better. When we know that our personal information is protected, we can engage more fully in our lives and in our relationships and invest more fully in our own lives and relationships. This sense of safety with ourselves and with others allows us to take risks. It allows you to voice your opinion. It allows you to pursue your passions without fear and without fear of a backlash or of judgment. Moreover, privacy plays a significant role in preserving individuality within a collective society or even a family or in a one-on-one relationship. In an age of constant connectivity, there can be immense pressure to conform to popular trends and societal norms. However, when individuals are free to maintain their privacy, they can resist these pressures and define their own identities. This vulnerability, this freedom enables people to explore diverse perspectives, to challenge the status quo and cultivate unique paths. As we conclude This exploration about identity is clear that embracing our true selves is a journey, not a destination. It's not an outcome. It requires an ongoing self-reflection. It requires courage and a willingness to challenge societal norms. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we embrace our authentic selves, we open the door to deeper connections, greater fulfillment, and a life lived on our own terms. Remember, you are not just your job title. You are not just your achievements or your failures. You are a complex, multifaceted individual with a unique story to tell. Embrace your complexity. Feel it. Be it. Celebrate your uniqueness. And never be afraid to show the world who you truly are. In this journey of self-discovery and authenticity, remember that it's okay to maintain an air of mystery, to reduce expectations, to focus on being rather than doing, to avoid judgment, and to protect your privacy. These are all tools that can help you navigate the path to your true self. As you move forward, I encourage you to reflect on who you are beyond the labels society's given you. What passions drive you? What values guide you? What experiences shaped you? Embrace these aspects of yourself, for they are what makes you uniquely you. And remember, this journey isn't just about you. By embracing your authentic self, you create space for others to do the same. You contribute to a world where individuality is celebrated, where deep connections are valued, and where each person's unique story is recognized as an essential thread in the tapestry of human experience. So go forth and be unapologetically you. Embrace your complexity, celebrate your uniqueness, and never be afraid to show the world your true self. For in doing so, you not only liberate yourself, but inspire others to do the same. Here's a quick summary. Number one, embrace your multifaceted identity beyond societal labels and job titles. Two, cultivate self-awareness through reflection and introspection and understand your true self. Three, maintain an element of mystery to foster curiosity and deeper connections. Four, reduce rigid expectations to create a more fulfilling and peaceful existence. Five, shift focus from constantly doing to simply being, appreciating the present moment. Six, practice non-judgment through active listening and embracing curiosity, actual curiosity about others. Number seven, recognize the importance of privacy and in preserving individuality and fostering growth. Eight, celebrate your uniqueness and create space for others to embrace their own authentic selves. Nine, reflect on your passions, your values, and experiences that shape your true identity. Number 10, inspire others by living authentically and unapologetically as yourself. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.